or I didn't even know where to go. You know what I mean? Because I mean, how old were you when you actually started doing graffiti?
Like when I got serious about it, I guess it was like probably like the 11th grade or nah, not serious. Yeah, like the 11th, 12th grade. I
So
started
junior,
doing it
senior in
like
high
when I
school.
was like fucking 12. You know, like
Right,
we'll go
right.
to the train tracks. Me and my homie, we used to hit the train tracks we used to live like near the train tracks, so we'd always be in the area. We used to rob the train, all kinds of shit. But we'll talk about eventually.
The
But,
adventures of days.
Yeah, and yeah, so like we'll tag, you know, like we used to catch little spots like that. Like when I used to play a lot of sports, and the homies would call me Flap, so I just tag like that little bullshit name, you know. But after a while, like I had a homie that he took me like on a
Oh,
first.
what about the extinguishers, homie?
He took me on a first mission, which we did like our first bomb, and I think after that day, I kind of got more serious. Like, oh shit, I can add color, add detail. Like I just learned it wasn't just about scratching or tag,
Right,
kind
right.
of styles. It was about like a bomb and production, and I just like, oh shit. And then I started seeing fools around the neighborhood.
Like with some
tighter
tighter shit,
yeah,
right?
shout out to the LA Zoo, the crew out there in that East Los. They were
Shout
like
out,
down,
shout out.
you know, and they were fools that I looked up to. I'll see them and be like, oh, them fools are dope. Them fools are clean. Like all their shit was hella clean. Those simple letters, but nice, you know, like.
Okay, check it. Look. The homies are saying, what about the fire extinguisher though? Or is he asking, can a fire extinguisher go over your roller or your bomb?
Nah, I think if you, my opinion, my 2 cents.
Give him the 2 cents.
Is that extinguisher? You could go over an extinguisher with the fucking on top, bro. If you're doing an extinguisher in the bottom everywhere where everybody's has reached to, then you're fucking up, dog. That's not even.
That's toy shit, right? Is that toy shit right there? Then is that
the point of an extinguisher is to get as top to bottom as high as what you can't actually physically do solo, without it. So if you're going to the bottom, I mean, come on, bro.
Yeah.
You're high up this shit.
I mean, fire extinguishers are tight, but you better have your rain suit on because you're gonna get fucking rained on with a bunch of fucking paint and shit for sure. But like, I don't know. I never got into them. I mean, the homies were doing this shit. They're tight. I think they're tight because you can catch this big ass fucking tag.
Right.
Basically, that's what you're doing with a fire extinguisher. It's a tag, right?
Yeah.
So that probably almost falls under the tag rule then, or something like that, right?
Yeah. I mean, you can probably splash on somebody's bomb, whatever, but. Yeah, usually if you're doing a fucking extinguisher, you're not trying to do it on the local everywhere.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, like the freeway fucking under the bridge, you just hop out and just
blast that shit, yeah.
Blast that shit,
right.
Get on, let's go, homie.
Yeah,
okay, for sure. But I mean, like, how we said though, like, kind of rewinding right now, toys doing toy shit, or toys just toys, like toys like, because you just started, that makes you a toy, and you're out on the street, and then you just think you're fucking, like you think you're good, or a lot of toys will diss fools, not even knowing. Yeah. Like they'll just straight diss you, like, or they'll ride over you, or they'll hit you with like some dumbass crummy tag. And that's what they do to Wheel of Misfortune, bro. Yeah. I hate it. Like, pick up your cans when you go there, so nobody fucking comes and just does a fucking shit tag on your fucking burner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hate it when I go over there. Excuse me. You come back and you're like,
Karen.
Karen, 2021 and shit.
Like
what the fuck? Yeah, homie, that shit is fucking. Or I hate that shit, man. You know what? Even fools that are veteran fucking riders, I would say they do toy shit too. And not in toy is like maybe their style's not up to game, maybe like not like that, but like just they'll pull some toy shit too, man. Like I don't know, I couldn't exactly pinpoint any one situation or anything, but I just they might fucking tag over you because they think they are who they are. Maybe the tag was tight, but there's a bunch of tags on the back of the fucking sign and shit, and they just come and blast a big ass tag over you. Like that's still like some toy shit. Like you shouldn't have done that. You know what I mean? You should have. You know what I mean? Gotta respect the other riders out there.
For sure. Yeah, put in the time and effort too. Based off that, I feel like if you're experienced in the game and you're like an OG or whatever, and you call yourself that, if you are not teaching the youngsters the new game, if you're not teaching them a talent, like if you're just like, oh, these motherfuckers don't know what's up, talking all this, yapping all that shit, but you ain't telling them the rules, you ain't telling them what to not do, you ain't telling them who to be respected and who not to be respected. I think that kind of qualifies you as a toy too, because you're not doing your part. It's like a fools from the hood are not telling the youngsters how to run shit.
So you're doing toy shit.
Yeah, you're doing toy shit.
Toy activities.
Yeah, because you can't go and be like, oh, how do you not know this and how do you not know that? But you ain't teaching nobody. Obviously these kids are not born, some of them, or whatever the case is. Like,
Right, and I mean, and then game recognized game, like, oh, look at that fool's tag right
He's
there.
trying, yeah.
Hey, one time we were in Venice Beach, homie. Not Venice Beach, I'm sorry, in Belmont Tunnels.
Oh shit.
Where the movie Colors is and shit, we were right there. So I was painting, and the homie was painting over there. And like these fools on the other side of the gate, they were like, hey homie, you need some help with that?
Oh, damn.
But like, you know, they were basically calling the homie a toy and shit, you know what I mean? I mean, and I guess that goes back to like, when we were out trying to paint, dude, we thought we were tight, but it was just like, damn, it's still kind of toy maker and shit. But hey, that shit, to this day has me going just thinking about that.
Yeah. But I think that's kind of like a respectful little like, hey, you need help. Like they see you doing it, but at the same time, they're like, we're not out of 2 cents. Maybe they'll recognize it.
Right,
You
like,
know?
like, no, hell no, that's not respectful, fuck that
That
shit.
Montana bro had all the fucking legends.
Homie,
Always,
fucking,
you know? Yeah.
bro, like, it went, like, it was like quicker than fucking Venice. Like, you go paint Venice, your shit's gone over in an hour.
Yeah.
Like, over there too, man, like, you know what, I think that fool that I used to see over there, I think, he has that shop, that fool Bus.
Oh, bus, yeah.
I used to see that full shit over there all the time. Cause we would go when we were younger over there all the time and shit. So like, you know, Main Street and the alleys and shit. But Belmont was really tight to me because from the colors and shit. 2-1 and shit.
Yeah.
That just so y'all know where it's at. But I guess right there was actually all legal. You can paint all of that, but as soon as you go in the tunnel, Saber had a big ass fucking Saber. It's on the top of the tunnel. It should still be there if anything. Anybody went over, I don't know what they were thinking.
I think they built something out there. It's like a I want to say a dispensary or some shit.
Oh,
It's
really?
like business though, yeah.
Because it's like kind of like on a corner spot.
Mm,
Well, the way I went into the entrance
yeah,
was like.
I don't know. I just used to drive by and see it. But when we'll pull up, we'll get off on the bus right there too, in the tube.
Okay.
And then walk up to the tunnel. But I don't know.
Would you come down into it from the house, or did you walk through the gate?
So the gate from the main street.
Right, from the gate from the main street. Yeah,
like that.
yeah. It was like a weird street, but that's how like you know LA streets are like that. Like you be driving down this street and then it just turns off and goes out.
Yeah,
and
for
shit.